Family, 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 family. Hope all is well. It's your brother E, here once again to spread some positivity. And I wanted to share with you all about the law of reciprocity, about giving, receiving, about the boomerang effect, about what goes around comes around, karma. Pretty much, you reap what you sow. So with that, I thought about what's in our garden. What kind of seeds are we planting in our lives and in the lives of others? Is it seeds of encouragement, seeds of support, seeds of faith, seeds of hard work, seeds of improvement, seeds of love, seeds of security, seeds of stability? What kind of seeds are we sowing? Some of us tomorrow will be going to work, and we may deal with a coworker we may not feel is the most easiest person to get along with or work with. And then some of us love our job to where everything is hunky-dory. But if we feel like a person doesn't treat us right, doesn't value us, doesn't respect us, like they're always hostile and mean and cruel, it's like those seeds that they give us, we tend to want to give it back, reciprocate it. So, is it a person that we ourselves giving these seeds to? Treating people that type of way? Demonstrating those unproductive ways? If so, guess what? We can simply dig that seed up and discard it. And we can replant actions of positivity, encouragement, love, support, kindness, generosity. Family, life is uncertain. We never know what's going to come, what's going to go, what's going to happen, who, what, when, where, how, where. We don't always know. But if you can plant the right seeds, if you can be financially responsible, if you can treat the people who you get into relationships with properly, be honest to them, treat them with dignity and respect, value them, then even though we don't know what's going to happen, we'll get reciprocated with goodness. The process of planting a seed or the process of a seed germinating. Generally, a seed has to be placed on the earth. But within that seed is a plant and its nutrients, and it needs outside conditions such as the sun and the rain to nourish it so it grows. Seeds respond better in warm weather. Also, the bigger the seed, the deeper it's planted within the ground. Also, for difficult seeds, if you cut the tip of the seed, it helps it grow easier. We all know if we plant an apple seed, we get an apple tree. If we plant a grape seed, we get vineyards. If we plant a palm seed, we get a palm tree. So on and so forth. So in your life this week, regardless of if it's difficult with who you work with, regardless of if it's difficult who you're in a relationship with, regardless of if it's difficult to live within your means when everyone else on social media or everyone else you know is traveling, getting new cars, getting new homes. If you can't afford it, plant that seed of financial responsibility now, of living within your means now, and grow it, and later on you will be able to afford it. If seeds grow best in warm weather, though that person may be mean and cruel and don't care for you, and I'm not saying you got to go sit yourself down in front of that person or force yourself to be around that person. It's sometimes best to avoid people who are like that. But the times that you do have to interact with that person, be warm to them. Be kind to them. Be loving to them. And then go on about your business. As we know, seeds don't grow overnight. It takes time. So those seeds of love that you're giving this person, those seeds of kindness that you're giving this person, it may seem like they never respond and treat you even worse. And they may go on for years and years and years and years. And naturally, as humans, we'll want to retaliate and return the actions given to us. But first of all, if you treat people kind, it's going to come back to you, even if it's not from that person. And your quality of life is going to be the best it can be. When we lower who we are, when we lower our standards of love, when we lower our standards of respect, when we lower our standards of faithfulness, when we lower our standards of honesty and having integrity, it don't necessarily affect those people's lives, but it for certain affect our life. If you could think about people who don't live upright, who manipulate, who connive people, who deceive people, who lie to people, who disrespect people, look at their quality of life, on how they view themselves on the inside, and ask yourself, is that the life you want? No, you don't deserve that. So regardless of how they treat you, you treat them well. All right? Seeds grow in a dark, deep dirt, alone, isolated. When it rains, it's cold. It feels like life is too much. But within that seed is life itself. If it can just hang on and keep pushing. When it seems like the world is cold, when it seems like you're all alone, when it seems like life is tough, there's life inside of you. And it's going to eventually come out. And you're going to be like a palm tree. Regardless of what goes on, it could be hurricanes, it could be tornadoes, it can be droughts, it could be floods. That palm tree may bend a little, it may rock a little, but it will stand. They generally do not break. And you, my friend, you're like the palm tree. So I want to encourage you, regardless of how people treat you, you be the gardener this week. Don't let them plant animosity in you. Don't let them plant strife in you. Don't let them plant confusion in you. Don't let them plant stress in you. Don't let them plant frustration in you. Don't let them plant worry in you. You plant life, health, strength, love, joy, goodness, righteousness. You plant that in yourself, and you plant that everywhere you go. And you plant that even in them. All right? By the grace of God, may the next 5 years be your planting phase. And they say for seeds, it don't matter how old it is. It just take the right situation. And it says the more nourishment the seeds get, it just gives it more energy to explode and bust out of that hard shell. Even the coldest person possibly can be loved enough to where they break out of that hard shell. And I hope that everybody I meet, I can plant seeds of love. And I hope that everybody who encounter me plant seeds of love towards me. So that we can be everything we're created to be. And have a beautiful life. This might not have made all the sense I wanted it to. But I just want the best for you in your life. And God wants the best for you. You're somebody. You're special. You're amazing. You have life inside of you. Even when it's challenging and difficult. You are a creator of life. Whether you're a man or woman, you can speak life to somebody who's down and turn their life around. You can speak life to yourself when you feel down and lift your own spirits. And I hope that this video lets you know and reminds you that you are amazing and there's nobody like you. And I hope this video gives you life whenever you may need it. All right? I love you. I love you. I love you. Plant those seeds. Make that garden grow. Fill that garden with fruits and vegetables, tomatoes and apples and squash and whatever you love. And then fill it with the things unseen. Love, peace, respect, joy, laughter, righteousness, holiness, kindness, gentleness, generosity, hard work, being disciplined at times, sacrificing at times, so you don't be caught up in bad vices or debt or with the wrong people or bad health. Eating right. Plant seeds of working out. And see how it turns out in 5 years, Lord willing. You'll be, if not already there, very close to achieving all your dreams and goals. And you can do this. 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 You can do it, all right? I love you. God bless you. I'm out.